Paul Parawaga. CPP Convention People's Party.
Baby, I do a bedam penifua, abedru, jumedi, asinibi, edi atrel.
Akeye Benyamika Yalla, Benny Moba Hasalala, Yabala Belly.
Yem Papa Dr. Sipa Yankee, former CEO Ghana Gas.
Ya Papa Dr. Eja Sipa Yankee, CEO.
Bonsema Dr. Sipa Yankee. Yeah, ye senior member. Oyen Centroni Kasiepa.
Yeah, can't hear of work, Benny Bulakale.
Yenu Penny Kwesi Pratt.
Yeah,
and so how Wamani Musu was so. Sasuna Mr. Kofi Eshen.
Yamani Kofi Eshen.
Adamos, General Manager, Honorable Nanai,
Adamos,
Reverend Alex Donko, Fountain of Life Ministries, on the Bebon Pine of Aquaba,
Reverend Alex Donko, Yaquaba Kulepare,
Sanso and Prophet Afo, Blessed King Ministries,
Prophet Waja Afo, Blessed King Ministry,
Reverend Augustine Kenya, Blessed King Ministries, San Alhaji Abdullah, Alhaj Mo Aquaba. Sheikh Mustafa Kwesi Sheikh Yama Akwaba Sanso and Henry Yelido Regional Director Ghana Tourism Authority Western Region. We welcome you, sir. Akwaba no ana ebesi eye minister anemu
naimo ye olegina ya viama minister monia
Sanso na Mr. Winfred K. Adodoji, Director of Education, Elembele District.
Yes, Minister Adodoji, Education Director, Elembele.
Mr. Augustine K. Amwakon, Health Director, Elembele.
Mr. Amwakon Augustine, Health Director, Elembele.
Sanso and a DO3 Mark Hamilton, District Fire Director, Commander.
Fire Commander and the Fire Service
Mr. Joseph Kwauble.
Mr. Joseph Kwauble.
Checheni Penia Owonas.
Nkroful Greek Senior High School.
Afeno Honorable Kofi Akon Noko.
Honorable Kofi Akonoko,
MP our evaluate Jura
Ajomoro constituency. Wakwaba.
Sanso Ena Yewo Elikem Kotoko, National Deputy Organizer of the National Democratic Congress.
Elikem Kotoko, NDC Deputy National Organizer. You welcome, sir.
Sansona AEMT Francis Aqua, District Ambulance Commander.
The District Ambulance Commander, AEA Francis Aqua. You're welcome.
Osman Ayarega, National Deputy Youth Organizer of the NDC.
Youth Organizer, National Youth Organizer, NDC. We welcome you, sir.
Mr. Joseph Nelson.
Mr. Joseph Nelson.
Mr. Kenneth Ansa.
Mr. Kenneth Ansa.
Sanso ena yewo this year owo eye elembeleha Honorable Kofi Bonzo.
Honorable Kwesi Bonzo.
Kwesi Bonzo.
34 wa. Yeah.
Odiba. Sansona Honorable Joycelyn Tete MP North Dane.
Honorable Joycelyn Tete, Member of Parliament for the Lower Danyi constituency. We welcome you, madam.
Honorable Bismarck Tete Nyako MP Upper Menya Krobo.
Honorable Bismarck Tete Nyako MP for Upper Menya Krobo constituency. We welcome you.
Sanso Enayewo, the host MP. Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Ama Boa.
Honorable Emmanuel Ama Kofi Boa, aka Action Man, MP for Elembele constituency. Honorable Akwaba, Yeyomo.
Aka penny for no bako ewosro.
Aki hangbanyi ne kon wa angumaken.
Yede no bete kakra.
Yabava yezi echi.
Echre yebe yi na chre yi ama we hono.
Yaba yi yehre na wanwu ikpale. Wo mekamo yalo agwaze yele ye ngbanyi yehire la. Nana okatachi asafo buachi motozo nsa aya ha esale. Sanzure blenguli oda no ko ye ha esale. Ofa ya nyunyale one ya adwene ya boa jimane. Nana okatachi asafo buachi the third.
Okatachi asafo buachi otoso miensa eno ne dom ababetu dwumadi no ase no. Baby ayedwi no esese yenya dwomtenani a
Akereka ma ye jula oke yenya ebia no tenavre.
Obeba modern ahwe atene dwom adandane sa dwumadi yi
Na ya yandotole ye hachi nyane
amana kwa wano ene fefefe
ahoso boy.
Na emra yede ye ne fam no
Na yale anu dede la
esese yenya opani a
oke nya kpanyini mo
onim de
mo ozede
onim de efe
oze mo rekrama
onim ade a ehye ne onyam
oze mo obawura ye anyunyale
de bibiare ni ne ho
mo de bia every bia no
na yede ye ne fam nso bi mu no
yale anu dede la
na esese
ene okreke
oye obi a odimu
ole sunamo odimuni kpare
na ne mu odu
na inu ya anumboe totoshia
onye ni paketwa
onesra echi
asembia ni ne ho
edwaka etane eno wo
wedi ehene ache
yiri blengbri yehye kperekpare
wedi mahene nso ache
ye awurai wa meka dendere ne ala
omayi ntotoye
mari indotorie
enimu adeyo nyina mu no
ni nyane don anu
wuyi ni mu a enye yie
ayi efinu a onyaboe
waboa wonim de kasemu
ye boa ewo nyane don obuka nguru
ama ye mu asundwe etimi ba
ahura ima azundwere ega mari anu
waboa ma ya toto niam ahodo
ima iya ndotorie don kpere
ema asundwe aba
eva azundwere yiga ye mari yanu
baby a yedui no
ele kama yedui
me de ni de kwa so besere ye nyina
ya ba va nili le ya de
na
mu
ye de ensembo kese
na ya va ye senu bole mo
e de ehia ye wura
ye vie ya ya mene
ono na ebetena dwam
mo ye obadana ebi anu
adane
ye hachi
dwumadi yi
ya ye ndoto
ema netimi akoso wano
amajimane ahozo bua
ono ne ye wura
ye mo ale ya mene
nana kwabena enketia otoso nan
mo otoso na ba mo besanu mo na kasa e kene wa masanu e kajusu la nyina babosanu aha akise se esuro
o se yira bobo nsem no yeden
wa mo wo nsem a wo be free akona pompa abo wo nsem
ende me no ya adwen aha won pese pompo be bo nsem abo nsem
boy said ta
o bone den
boy kwere
enam emre ntino
meka aneka lati
yewo nananom ahemfo akese ewo ha
yele nanamo ngbele kwara wake
yebe yi won nyina no nso akere
yeba ye bedeba no kon yahire
apart from nana mahina ono na ye dwomtenani ema dwumadie nyina no
ebia ntra vre nana kwabran katia mole awurai wo esikado traditional area esiekania
nananom amahina wo ha nyina no
awurai mo amahine manoko
ye to nsafre won
ya dole esa ye vlele benuadon
so we special guest
ke bele minimo basombore be ma ye kpare
baby ayedui no
akere kam yedui
ye besre na waboa ye na fe ye pagya podium no esisro
mama baboa ye na ke ye ma akeze ehwa wuma don
na ya bomoden na fe ya kosre ye dwomtenani
na ya ho ye ebia ntra vre eke
na se dwumadie yi hye ne nsai
mo jimele ne egari wasanula
de ewo na no opese oka no
mo ole obo nwre eda honala
na wadana di akyerɛ yɛn ɛwɔ dwabo yi ase
ɔbava ya dugua kakala yɛ hwere
tiri beebi a yɛdu yi no
kakala ka mo yɛdui
yɛbɛsrɛ
yɛbɛzɛrɛ
na afei yɛde nsɛmbɔ kɛseɛ
yɛva yɛsɛnu bɔlɛ kpɛlɛkpɛlɛ
ɛde ahyia ɛyɛ dwamtenani a
yɛve yɛyia yɛ ebia ntena aforɛ
ɔno ɛna anɔpɛ yi dwumadie yi no
mɔ ejimeli lɛ mumuane
ɔbɛtena se na afei wahwɛ adandane ne nyinaa ɛde ama yɛ
obɛli onyinu na yɛ hɛkyihɛkyi nyane yɛayɛ ndoto
yɛ nua bɛrima bɛdi kan bɛkɔ soro hɔ
na kema me mɔ mlɛfa me adindanu ne yɛhɔ
ɔde akasɛm no ama yɛwura dwamtenani a
na mava adindanu ne mava ma yɛ ebia ntena aforɛ ne
ɔno ɛna bɛhwɛ adandane dwumadie yi
na yɛ hɛkyihɛkyi nyane yɛva yɛama yɛ mu ana
owie ɛno a
owie yɛmmɔ a
na deɛ aka ɛsɛ sɛ yɛde toa so no nyinaa no
mɔ ɔha la mu ala yɛbava yɛazɔre bɛ
yɛtumi ɛde ɛno nso ɛde atoa so
yɛbava ɔda no ko yɛado azorɛ
mɛsrɛ wo no afei yɛde nsɛmbɔ kɛseɛ
mbazɛrɛ kɛ yɛbava ɛsɛnu bɔlɛ kakra
ɛde ahyia yɛwura dwamtenani
yɛbava yɛyia yɛ ebia no tena aforɛ ne
ɛyɛ nana kwabena ɛnkɛtea
mɔle yɛ awura kwabena nkɛtea
na anɔpɛ yi no deɛ wɔ n'ano no ɔde ama yɛ bɔ wo nsɛm ma nana wobɔ wo nsɛm yie ka ho anka bɛyɛ mede paa
Aulaimo, Nananom. Even though I'm standing on the protocols that has been established by the very handsome Captain Smart and also Lord, I've been told that this is an international event and therefore we have to go into the language of our oppressors. So I'll speak English. But before I say anything, let me give special thanks to Nkroful for the part he's played in this. Let me also give special thanks to one of my favorite sons that I just refer to him as Bonzo K. You know him better than I do. And one of the most beautiful things that I've seen is to see the two of them dancing. And I said, Nkrumah brings unity. You know? Anybody who belongs to a political party, and listen carefully, anybody who belongs to a party, or let me use the silly word, tribe, I think that that one is more important than Ghana and Africa. That person is not having the African personality. If he doesn't even belong to Africa. So both of them have placed Nkroful, have placed Nkrumah, have placed Ghana first. And I thank you very much for this. Let me also give special recognition to not Sipa. Sipa comes with me from Escado. But to Kwesi Pratt. He's been a brother, he's been an in-law, he's been a joy to be with. And seeing him here really says something. Of course, I've seen the CPP, and I don't really say CPP, party chairman. Just have seen the general. You are the mosquito, eh? Oh. I saw General Mosquito, and behind him was sitting one of the little boys who used to serve me, called Totobi Kwachi. So I know I'm among friends. But the most important thing is that I least expected that I'll be chairing today. When Arthur Mills gave us the Kwame Nkrumah Day, I came here. We were near Nkrumah's home, where he was born. And that day we didn't sing. I want us to sing today. I had to teach them a song. And it's a song by now you must all know. So let us all sing. Nkrumah, Nkrumah show boy. Yeah, Nkrumah,
Nkrumah show boy.
Nkrumah,
Nkrumah show boy.
I want to see you,
Kwame Nkrumah show boy.
Nkrumah,
Nkrumah show boy. Nkrumah, Nkrumah show boy. I want to see you, Kwame Nkrumah show boy.
Thank you. Wherever Nkrumah is, I know he hears. A few years ago, maybe about 20 years ago, I was going to some old men and women, finding more about Ghana. And I went to see an old lady who was blind. She was about 88, around 85 at the time. When she heard I had come to her house, they said, "Oh, we are not sure if she will see you. She is resting," and so on. When she heard I had entered her house, the woman got out and was singing a song I had never heard before. That song still resonates in Ghana. It still resonates in Africa. And the song was very simple. Yen surodom, surodom, yen surodom, kansa Britain ozi ponko rituyen, yen Nkrumah nama yen surodom. I had never heard the song before. Then I got home. I sang the song and my mother started singing. And then she went even to another verse. Yen surodom, surodom, yen surodom, kansa Britain ozi ponko rituyen, yen Nkrumah nama yen strofiazenda. And then some other verses. I was shocked. I said, "Oh, all these songs were there and we were not taught." There are other ones that I could sing. But they tell some, what does Britain stand up for? What does it mean by following Nkrumah, be with Nkrumah, remembering Nkrumah? I was telling Amakofi today, I explained it to the chiefs, that anytime I come here, I wear batakari. Not because of anything, but because traditionally, we have not done the final rites of Kwame Nkrumah. And therefore, I go into the Father, they wore batakari. So let me wear batakari and come in honor of him. It's not deliberate that being a chief, I'm not wearing clothes, but it's symbolic. And I thank the organizers today for what they have done. This is unique. I've seen this thing grow. Please clap for yourselves. Clap for yourself. This thing is going to grow and become bigger and bigger and bigger. Because every day on the social media, we prove Nkrumah right. Go to our universities. They read political sciences. Whose science do they read? Do they read Nkrumah's political science? How many of them read and master conscientism? How many of them read about the Congo? Are they studied? No. So we all heard our various African leaders trooping to the UN, speaking to virtually empty halls and proving Nkrumah right. Right about what? That we are caught in the paradigm of paralysis. And Nkrumah had given the answers to these things. Until we go back to him, till we come to understand when he stood on the podium in Accra and said that if the African is given a chance by whom? His enemies, those who want you to be down. We have to learn and see who our enemies are. We can't have stooge leaders whose minds have been removed and think from Europe. We have to think like Africans. We have to go back to the African personality. The African personality exhibited by the Blyden's, that Africa for Africans. What are the French doing here? Please, all of us, let us stand and say, power to Niger. Stand, please stand. Power to Niger. Power to Niger. Power to Niger.
Power to Niger.
Thank you. This is not about the Niger army or anything, but through them, we have come to understand the meaning of neo-colonialism. When you have gold and you get 2% royalties, when you have oil and you get 3%, 4% royalties, then there's something wrong with your thinking head because your mind has been removed. We are Africans. The resources belong to us. The leaders sat down recently and they said, you are the suppliers. Suppliers of what? The paradigm must change. And Nkrumah stands for the paradigm. This paradigm must change. Without changing, we'll always be serfs on our own soil. We can't even talk about sovereignty. And most of all, every day, we realize that Africa must unite. But we can't unite and say, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. No! Africa supersedes all of us. I was born in, it's not because I was born in Africa, but Africa was born in me. The black star stands for all of us. It stands for Africa. And I had the fortune of standing before Nkrumah's statue at where he's now been interred. And there, as I was speaking, the La Mancha was sitting there. And then I started singing. You know, we all take Marcus Garvey's words and we enjoy it. Oh, emancipate you from mental slavery. But there's an important part that we leave. He says, how long shall we kill our prophets? How long shall they kill our prophets? Whilst we stand aside and look, who are the they? Who are the they who killed the prophets? Who are these prophets? We are here because of one of the prophets, his birthday. But what has happened to us that we stand aside and look? I thank God that on Nkrumah's birthday, there was a demonstration in Accra. But fortunately, nobody was injured or died. It would have marred the day, this sacred day, given to Kwame Nkrumah. We are in Nkroful. Every African space is sacred. But here in Nkroful, we know we are in the Holy of Holies. And as we are here, let us all leave this ceremony filled with what Nkrumah means to us. Nkrumah is beyond Nkroful, but God gave him to us through Oduman Kumayami, gave him to us through Nkroful. And as I go and take my seat, accepting that I will chair, the last thing I want us to say, and in saying, try to meditate on what it means. And please repeat after me, freedom! 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 Africa will be free. Thank you.
Bonsema nana kwabena enketia. Oye nimdifo kese kura kese pa. Nana yedawase. Se waji atumu se anopei dwumedie no obehwe na fei wetimi adane dane ni nyina no ede amaye asana yebeto aso no emra nanache ekasa no
wam kamo awura ebientra avura tendala
oma yeti ase se
omi adiro oboke
yenua pani
yedie mekpanyini
honorable Totobi Kwache,
Honorable Totobi Kwache,
former Minister of Information,
more and all the information ministry ni
and a member of the Council of Elders of the NDC.
All the Council of Elders and now NDC
Honorable Akwaba.
Honorable Totobi, you're welcome.
Sansona Honorable Doctor
Akizanko Honorable Doctor
Samuel
Sapon,
former Ashanti Regional Minister,
Mole Ashanti Regional Minister deba.
Former Managing Director
Managing Director deba.
Housing Sansona Seseyai Onua the Vice Chair Emma the NDC
Vice Chairman of
Honorable Samuel Sapon, you are most welcome, sir. Sanso and her worship
Akiza ye lawyer kwenyini
Awo French Emissa Elembele District Magistrate. You're most welcome, ma'am. Baby, I do you know Nana Chairman Akasari na yenye di obehwe adanda ne dwume no
mo kakra imo obagina ye hachi nyanela
menu ye ni makwaba manso ye ntimi ma wakwaba nsem
ye mesa ye bahra ya liebe akwaba bobbo a
eti said ogina me nchen ya odi kan ko soro ho ba na wasesa ne ho no
na me ojike na iho hachi on kakachi be danela
na natade fita no ayira
ake trade fufure ne emri
sanso no be fa machi asan ko soro ho biom
ake ze oba vonzi ne ya ho ahumaka ne biako
okodo me katwi ya na wakanzema ne sa no de ko
okan ya ne hachi vonzema
na odi akaseb no ama eye Nkroful ehene
na ko ba vadendenu ne yawura na nakwasi kutu amole Nkroful blengunila
ase no ode akwaba nsema
na oda no ko ya va Akwaba eyele.
Emu hwam no abre.
Yava yama nana kwesi kutua nkroflo one akomuma.
Bonsema Nkroful ehene nana kwesi kutua.
Yo. Nana mo bebe shemi. Na nyebro ba we nuala mabe akwaba. Aulai chairman. Aulai angametu jam. Honorable Amakofibua. Honorable Bonzoke. NDC chairman General Mosquito. Honorable Sipanyanki. I want to recognize all other indignitaries who are gathered here. Nanamo, I welcome all of you to Nkroful. This is a very proud town, and I'm honored to be in charge of this community. Today we are also honored to have in our midst very important personalities in Ghana who have come to celebrate with us our own father, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. This is a very community where Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was born. In 1909, Nkroful was a small town. But God bless us with this great and wonderful personality who became the icon of Ghana and Africa. Today is a special day. I want to convey our warmest welcome to all the personalities who are here. But I want to make one appeal. Is it going to be a mere celebration? After we have finished with all the speeches, we all go without leaving behind anything that the community of Nkroful and the entire Zimmerland could use to remember the great man. Honorable Mabua, Honorable Bonzoke, it's good for us to organize this celebration. But I want to make an appeal. We need to renovate the original burial place of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. I don't know why we have spent quite substantial amount of money to renovate the mausoleum in Accra. It's good. It's giving some kind of prestige and honor to Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and Nkroful community. But the original burial place of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah shouldn't be neglected. We need to make a conscientious effort to develop the place so that Nkroful will become a tourist center where people from all over the world can come and learn about the history of this community, the history of Nzima, the history of Ghana. Now, before I take my seat, you are all here. Are you proud of this community? What are you going to go with when you go back to your various villages or towns? After almost 60-something years, when Ghana gained its independence, what can we boast of as a community? Nkroful community. I've been a chief for the past 12.5 years. Former President Mahama has been here before. President Akufo-Addo has been here before. What kind of legacy are they leaving behind in this community? If you ask me, I will convey the message of the people to our politicians here. Nothing. General Mosquito, nothing. Bonzoke, nothing. Nothing to be proud of. We don't have any potable water to drink in this community. Look at the kind of road network that we have in Nkrumah. From Telekubukazu to Enyasiye, our road is in deplorable condition. From Telekubukazu to Takwa, Simpa Junction, our road is in such poor condition. Not to talk about the Jomoro Road from Samenye to Hafasini. Our politicians, all of us cannot be leaders of this country. We have given to you the responsibility to take charge of our resources, and we expect that whatever problems that we have, you address them for us. Nananum, Nkroful community, Enzimamai, I want to thank you very much. You have handed us as a community, our various dignitaries. We are very grateful for handling this invitation. We pray that next year, when we all meet here, we'll have something that we can celebrate, something that we'll be proud of as a community. This morning, I was reading about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and I was attracted to one of the iconic speech that he made when he went to the UN conference. He said, we either unite or we perish. As a country, we have to unite. No matter whatever divide that you belong to, we don't have any country to run to. We have only Mother Ghana. Let all of us unite. We need peace in Ghana. We need development in Ghana. The youth in this country are suffering. Unemployment. We have no jobs. And unemployment is a security issue. We have to address the level of unemployment in Ghana. Other than that, I don't know what will happen in the next few years. So politicians, take this very seriously. We are sitting on a time bomb. We are praying that something will be done about the unemployment situation. Mbalaba say, Yehoswe bompayema Enzimamale, ye bompayema Ghana, ye danku ye fonu die, biya mozaki ye, na Ghana male abada le pale ya hidala, ye, mame strebi yakun, ye mazunjuli, Hoswe, and then we work a honor ne honorable Amakofibua, be here work zela. Zana Lobadwazre, or Ghana male, ne ya Hosre, ya mazunjuli. Ne konyele aga na Ghana ba dale pale ahida medabase nyamele eyirabe moti
nana onso yeda se obebo wonsem ama yewra Nkroful
ema ye boye senu ye viema nana kwasi kutua
na baabi a yedun no won wa be kasa wadwumade ye ase no won wa duru so ye bowudin na wo ba mpacho wo sema mienu pe tem ewie munye na fe yetimi akọ bebia yedun no ye beto nsa frɛ eye yenua panin
akama ye ju ye ba do ye say avre ye die makpanyini
Kwesi Pratt
Pan African TV
de e wona no peso kachre no ofa kwasi ede abre bo wonsem ma no
ya papa kwasi pratela bala abosanu ongoba ya sio bosanu vibe ta
oh bo wonsem ni ye
bosanu kpole pa fama kwasi prat wa me kama ofa ye adwone de ya via grela
bo wonsem masa kwasi prat
Nana Kobna Nketia, my brother-in-law, my brother, my comrade, and my friend, distinguished chiefs, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We left Accra last night and we arrived at Nkroful this morning. We did not come here to observe Nkrumah Memorial Day. That is for those who hate Nkrumah, those who want to rewrite our history, those who want to denigrate the achievements of the Osadefo. We came here to observe Founders' Day. As we drove to Nkroful, all of us felt extremely sad. The road was horrible, exceedingly horrible. You cannot be paying tribute to the Osadefo if you do not repair the roads that lead to his hometown. You cannot be paying tribute to Nkrumah if his burial grounds remain in the horrible condition that it is today. The development of Nkroful must be seen as an honor to the Osadefo for all that he has done to liberate Africa from the clutches of exploitation and oppression. We stand before you today to make one very clear statement. Nkrumah ceased to be a person a long time ago. Nkrumah is the symbol of the hope of Africa. Nkrumah is the expression of the identity of the African people. Nkrumah is a phenomenon which has already changed our perspectives on the world. Nkrumah is a phenomenon which will continue to change Africa, continue to change the world, and continue to contribute to the construction of a new world without a bomb, to contribute to the construction of a new world in which no child will die of hunger. That is the commitment we ought to make today. For all of them who dream about changing Ghana's history, for all of them who dream about them who dream about making their grandfathers and uncles the heroes of this country, there is only one word for them: they will never succeed, and no force on earth can reduce.
Uncle Kwasi Adase, obey me the microphone out to where the amaye, manindastro where amaye. Said about other speakers no bit to me. But when Sema Master Kwasi Pratt. Oh, Bonnie. Basanu. Why any tia the amaye? Tia Sembrano, the chairperson of the Convention People's Party.
Ebian Travra of Nkrumah Party, CPP.
Ye be quite amaye mami Jumtreni.
Odanoko be Ebian Travra Molly Yamame. Odanoko Obia Bokumza.
Oyo buy the on Wedriania on check.
On check.
At pa na being
papa. Regina Mirkutumi Alabuai.
Bonsema Yamame Chapesi.
Comrade Ohinikasiye Chairperson Nana Kwabena Kentia, and all other members of parliament, chairpersons, commander and chiefs, and all other ladies and gentlemen, all other protocol observed. Mijinaha, Makatri Kakra. If you start some person mekano, Ayasama Ehiamian Kasa. But the country and also cancer, my Timika Brofo, Brofonia better, tree neighbor, I can't Brofo. Person country no. Empire for any is in my mind. Adam was sister and ne. Mwamunya sa and you saw who die. Mwamunya sa vision, yes, I declare we no. A radical Punyanko or Taisu on Shamu Ankasa. Mijna say no. Michamu sena makuma esi ye. Michamu supwa eyiri mia. Manhwe ya minti kasa. Every say adia mehu endeno. Ede radi ase. Misle radi say Ghana ni biara oba bia otie memne no. Ghana ni bia wo Ghana ha wo abrochire ba biara. Free and recall. Edu 21st September. Kai who say there is a prayer baby also called pilgrimage. There is a baby also called. You see 1 million people. I was a hotel award and Nkroful hotel award neighboring baby arano a yemma Adrianito for Obiara Juma picture on that day. Mama me and if you say ya papa was had for the Nkrumah. You can't say Jaha can asema ye but me the master person can say you share or saje for normal or yeah you share a juma kase or yeah into a neck ye kind no say ye free baby or nama san we pie ho say ye free ni akoda ye hu colonial invaders na or now omo agenda or my agenda say omo betu osaje fo na omo tu ni wi party out the buy no. Ban sa party no. Criminalize sa party no. No ma make sure say. Osaje fu ni buko party ni bibia no. Say no. No mo ye wie nti ne. Ghana ye wo ende no. Eye Ghana ye yi osaje fu party e free mu. Eye Ghana ye yi osaje fu policies e free mu. Enti Ghana from ranti amutie mi. Ende mo ba ha de me ka kire mo ni say. Osaje for legacy no. Eti Ghana ni akure bia mu. Enkra me hu Mohamani achi ankasa. Obia fancy ni boso obehwi ataso. Se osaje for that Kwame Nkrumah. Oye the definition here. Obia otu ni hu hye ema nipa. Boni beka say selfless dedication. Ana say obia odi nipa ye die ejina ho e will be bia obeye mu. It's me person so person ye doctor so person ye teacher so person ye nurse fashion when him say osaje fu kam ho de say wo free Nkroful ha say wo ye Ghana ni no say wo ye nzemani bibia ba ye bia no obey mana ye yie na me sram maka wie no obi ankai hu say osaje fu party asama ye be sanka asa begina ha akasa ehun kwan enye ehun Ghana adwuma ni ho ehun Ghana osagefo a ye ni founders day every ho sama nka osagefo party na wo ho a nka mo amunim senka nzema ha de nka baomis no nka anye yia no nka ha na meka no ebe number 1 place of pilgrimage. Osagefo never dies. Osagefo never dies. Otiwumu otimimu Kenya ho na sorry na mo must be pinsamra na Ghana sampeja ne ho biem eda mo ase
that was say ya ma me drum training Emma the convention people's party ya da say baby aye do no je beto safre aban krache pani a owo eye mensini emu
Yabadu yasa yavre ye abroba kanyini mo ola elembre menjeba ne anwa.
Eye Honorable Kwesi Bonzo.
Mole Honorable Kwesi Bonzo 34. Yama me mo gaden de la befle na nafrem poma sapon kuma. Yemo yale CPP. Ebi entra avre kakra.
That's it. Honorable.
That's it. I'm short. Nana Kobnan Katia, the fifth, the paramount chief of Escado traditional area, who is our distinguished chairman for this occasion. Awula Angamatu just left on a permission. I will observe all the protocols, not in any specific order. I'll start from this side. Her worship, Awo Emisa, the district magistrate of Nkroful. Nana Kwamana Bentum, the second chief of Saloma. Nana Nyamkefufule, the second chief of Ambin. Nana Afokwao, the second chief of Teleku Bukazo. Honorable Joanna Jan, the parliamentary candidate for NDC parliamentary candidate for Amenfi West and a business person, the largest good exporter in Ghana. Nana Kwasikutua, the fourth, the host chief, and my very good friend. Honorable Kofi Akunoku, MP for Evaluate Jomorojura. Honorable Bismarck Nyakutete, MP for Lower Manyakrobo, Upper Manyakrobo. Honorable Jocelyn Tete, MP for North Day. Nana Kojo Toku, Regional Chairman of the NDC Party. My good friend, Honorable Imanama Kufibua, MP for Elembele, the action man. And the national chairman of the NDC, Honorable Johnson Asiedu Nkatia, popularly known as General Mosquito. Nana Himael Eza Motozunyo, the second. Nkrumah. Nana Himael Sweba. Nana Himael Ube. All other protocols observed. Today, we are marking a great man and a great day. We are here observing the works of Kwame Nkrumah. That's why we are here today. A lot have been said before, so we won't bother you too much. But then, one may ask, why are we here today? Nkrumah died so many years ago, but we are here today because of the great work that he did. Nkrumah is not just the first president of Ghana, is a global icon. And we need to celebrate him. But we are celebrating him because of two things: his vision and his works. As leaders, both political and traditional leaders, it behoves us to emulate the works of Kwame Nkrumah. Beyond all the good speeches here we are doing today, beyond all the fanfare, what matters most is what we do as leaders of this country. We need to roll up our sleeves and work very hard, just like Nkrumah did, to solve all the problems that we have. Nana mentioned the problems we are facing as a community, as a district, as a nation. These are problems that we are aware, but these problems have solutions. And as leaders, I will suggest that we use any time we mark Nkrumah's Day, we remind ourselves that we are here marking this day because somebody worked very, very hard. Let us put on our working gears. Let us put on our thinking caps, because all the problems have solutions. But above all, we need to work together. Nkrumah, at the time he was president, was preaching socialism. We all know. Yet he could work with the West. He could go to the US and get a loan to build Akosobo Dam. He was always reaching across the aisle. And that is what great leaders do. I expect that as leaders, we will continue in the footsteps of Kwame Nkrumah. Nana Kwasi, the mausoleum that you spoke about, that has been one of my biggest headaches as a DCE for the last 6 years. In 2018, I was privileged to host the then country director of World Bank, Mr. Henry Karali, here for 3 days. He was on a working visit. We went to Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum And the man nearly cried. He said, this country, you are not a serious country. I am an Ugandan. In Uganda, Kwame Nkrumah is so big. For us to see this, we need to do something about. Right after he left here, he commissioned funding for renovation of the project. I think Nana is aware. Unfortunately, the project, the facility had been given out to a third party to manage. So when the World Bank team came here, there was some litigation. And as a principle, the World Bank, anytime there's a litigation of any project, they stay off. I want to plead with Nana. Nana, we want you to help us take over that project so that we can go back to World Bank and get the funding for the renovation of that project. At the time, Mr. Henry Karali said we could get as much as $1 million to put that facility the way it is befitting of Kwame Nkrumah. It is not too late. We can still do it, provided we can abrogate that contract. The contract was for 18 years, and I want to use this occasion to draw on Nana's support so that next year, by the time we come here again, that facility would have been given a major facelift, just like we have done in Accra. Thank you very much. God bless Nkrumah. God bless Ghana. God bless us all. Thank you very much.
Honorable DCE.
Emma, Honorable DCE. Honorable Kwesi Bonzo. Oh, Bonsemi Mano, Bomano. Baby, I had the answer na kasa etwaso no bebano. Yemfan se mo enhia aya bo mo. A free eye enyinase ebaye. Aya bo mo ngohwadifuma no ko aya ehia ba maya boyesanu wa mekama obebaye yikrechi ba vegre. Aya bo mo mieli aya bo mo yemunwa ya kwa mieli aya bo mo.
Akwabo moye ejabu akwabo moye yalamuka yamana o moye ejabu akwabo moye moye ejabu akwabo moye yalamuka yamana o moye ejabu akwabo moye akwabo moye ejabu akwabo moye yalamuke ayamana o moye ejabu akwabo moye akwabo moye ejabu akwabo moye yalamuke ayamana o moye ejabu akwabo moye akwabo moye ejabu akwabo moye yalamuke ayamana o moye ejabu akwabo moye akwabo moye ejabu akwabo moye yalamuke ayamana o moye ejabu akwabo akwabo sone yakoni nyani sone yakwa o sone yakoni nyani sone yakwa aliango bien nyani zia zuni nyani bla yo o sone yakwa sone yakwa o sone yakwa sone yakwa aliango bien nyani zia zuni bla yo o sone yakwa sone yakwa o sone yakwa sone yakwa aliango bien nyani zia zuni nyani bla yo tusi hey mami coming drop yes sir hey mami coming drop yes sir me kama kila waka yes sir me kama kila waka yes sir ye yo me kila waka yes sir fedo me kila waka yes sir azimo manga go Kwame Nkrumah oda hey yo mami coming oda ale balanga do Kwame Nkrumah oda hey mami coming drop hey mami coming drop me kama kila waka ye yo me kila waka ko jo me kila waka ale balanga do
chele. Yala ya Johnny Abado. Ya ye, Kwame Nkrumah. Ya ye, ya papa Amakofi Bua. Alambre. Anyina sie. Ya ba ye. Ya pojai. Ya ye pole. Wani ani wasa. Na wani baba ya ni waso. Na wa moese nguven. Wani ani wasa. Na wani baba ni waso. Na wa moese nguven. Eje abuwaye. Wa moese nguven yo. Wa nguven zele. Wa very mama. Wogwa beji manuo, mole sukwa jimale sukwa, moko sukulu. Oh, amabuwaye. Na wani ane waso, na wa moese nguzwen. Wani ane wasa, groma wani ane wasa. Na wani baba ne waso, wa moese nguzwen. Groma diani ni monyam, groma diani aftisisbe. Awo Nkrumah. Wani ani waso na wa moese nguven. Kwame kuma veji magale gane mani yanuo. Oba tomati sijima, oba ule jima, oba ngole jima, ogale gane mani yanuo. Kwame Nkrumah. Na wani ane waso, na wa moese nguven. Mise wani ane wasa. Na wani baba ni waso, na wa moese nguven. Wani ane wasa, mabua wani ane waso. Na wani baba ni waso, na wa moese nguven. Amabuwaye. Na wani ane waso, na wa moese nguven. Amabuwaye. Na wani ane waso, na wa moese nguven. Tusi. Asasa, mikwana mayebwa, yanyebwa mibaizimo. Asaye. Asasa, mikwana yanyebwa mibabuwalo. Asaye. Asasa, mikwana yanyebwa mibaelembelo. Asaye. Eje wa mi mudebie, omo wa mi mudebie, eje wa mi mudebie, Nkrumah wa mi mudebie. Ebia mo balabanyo, baya ni kabo betipa. Eje wa mi mudebie, ebia mo balabanyo, baya ni kabo beti. Nkrumah wa mi mudebie, ebia mo balabanyo,
Oh, but when some atipe. Ana almost say.
Almost say.
Bra atipe and answer atipa.
Oh, I can't pay.
Na say dey.
Was it? What are you match now? Mauza person would you tuition without school fees?
Say what me buy wunya nkyere me kasa no.
Lady B or say we are
me person oba be kyere me kasa no.
Oh, what na kyere wa ba kyere
me person meti oba de.
Eh. And you want you?
The meti. I dey kra mba mate woke. Ana anya no anu no.
Onua na ati.
Dey hear say me di acheke. Metimi ate kasa no.
We are sure.
Oh, sure. Bon say
ma boy sanu ya vie ma awura bando ma mo ba me boy sanu ya vie ma be. Ba me boy sanu ya vie ma be.
Ye be bo modern na yatonsa afre eyeye mame asendie PM. Eye magistrate owo elembele. Aha. Her worship
Yalato Yasaya Vre, ye lawyer, and the magistrate, Monia, your court in Yazra. Amimo, Yakakra Iju, Onwazwa.
Bonsema, Yamame, Georgie.
Yeah, Mame, Melalini, Alabala, a Bosenua, Obaye, Ahmkatoto, Shiakale. Tamalani Alozio is the Onwayamka, Puri.
Nana Chairman, all protocol duly observed. I would rather sing for us. Lift every voice and sing till heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the roaring sea. Sing a song full of the hope that the dark past had brought us. Sing a song full of the faith that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on to victory. It's one Yanaraya Sassini. I have wanted in my end.
Mesna was sorry, now Nasu Emra, your chairperson in Penifra was throwing Nano. Sorry.
Yellow Sella, now Bejazo, Bejina Kakra. Nkroful got talent. Wow.
Bonsema, Yamami French, Amisa.
Captain, what's what doing?
Where? Judge important in the
and you.
No, you're quite master there.
Chorus study.
Allah.
Basanu.
Also, when you're Jumediana, when you're chairman, or Tijumedia.
That's right.
Mankasa Kadasa, Mr. Kakwanzama.
Enya chairman, and say, be antenna for not Tijimani Abua.
No, here's the chairman in the room.
Now, and your case more a be antenna
or T sign.
Now, what did it and the land?
Sir, as I said, I'm a judge, and so.
Okay, Melamuni, okay, Odanko Okende.
Yamana Quenya.
Ye, my
answer was, sir.
Okay, what care?
Ye, what chairman, Papa.
Ye, a be antenna for a ballet.
Baby, I dream.
I come with your dream.
You drove your back and so.
Ye bet my area addende.
Now, I am Rashabedrini, our constituency mo.
Now, ole Malay a year, Alecani, ye jack and Jenavo.
Washerman seeing you so.
Now, you was the honey, Adraniazo.
Aquenimu.
What make Don Allah?
Why Minister of Energy and Petroleum?
And only Adingrele war Ministry of Energy and Petroleum.
From 2013 to 2016.
Evi avra aprinyo Brunen Sani.
Na Oyensimani ba.
Na Olisimani.
A trouble and free.
Adwan bo ye ovia.
Usually Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and
Na
Technology.
Ozukwali suku nsan de bie wo Kwame Nkrumah suku nsane enu.
Ebano eya manyo semua.
Obai kemela elile anzeke
memori 2009 so
avra aprinyo one ngwalane enu.
Oyo soafo abedi ekire ewo nyinam ahoden so.
Na ne oda ye ole benzin divo ofo ma alekane mo benia ye krane enwo ngbundala.
Ebusua medamu amo MP.
Manama ni alofre me ye bedomu ane be MP.
Honorable Emmanuel Ama Kofi Boa.
Captain Nana Kobna Ketia Umahin of Esikado Mami Papa Ulai Angame Tuajan Mahin Mo Jura traditional area. Nana more. You buy him more. But we have a chairperson of the Convention People's Party and the regional chairman and the delegation. Honorable members of parliament who have traveled all the way from the northern and the eastern regions to join us and mention Honorable Joycelyn Tete, MP for Nordai, Honorable Bismarck Tete, MP for Maya Krobo, Honorable Kofi Akunotku, my own brother from Evalua Jomrodra, a senior comrade, Uncle Totobi, a Western regional team, they're all here led by Nana Kojotoku. Really appreciate your continued support. The Honorable DC 34K1. We have vowed, he has vowed that he will never stop me again. And I have vowed that I will never punch him. The good people of Elembele, friends from the media, all other protocol observed. Riamambiza bemaha na ene ejuake mo mkan mu ara ipake ne ale ke o feta ka oyeke yedi ninya kwa mekuma presiri o feta ke ninya kwa mekuma Ghana mamu ala di presiri wo evre Ghana mamu ala o feta ke September 21st biala don ya judge de bia mo beyela ye ba Nkroful na bobo nzo ne etio nyane mo ni nya kwa mkuma yari ma Ghana la imotio timba ngrize chi wonre today on this hallowed ground of Nkroful where Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was born exactly 114 years ago. We gather here to celebrate his memory and legacy. It is a proud reverence that we commemorate his 114th birthday celebration. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was at his core a pragmatist, a freedom fighter, a visionary leader, a generational thinker, and a global icon. As we pay tribute to this visionary leader, we must take opportunity to reflect on his tremendous contribution and achievement. And the question must be asked, why do we celebrate Nkrumah? Why must Ghanaians journey to Nkroful on the 21st September annually? Because number one, I dream of Ghana independence. We all know that he spearheaded Ghana's independence. We celebrate him because after that independence, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah also led the Pan-African movement that culminated in the formation of the African OAU, which we today call AU. No wonder today his statue stands tall in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. We celebrate Kwame Nkrumah because of his achievement, which is so fundamental in the educational sector. We remember his achievements where he established free education. That free education for primary and middle schools, his free senior high schools, that free education had no red or green light. In fact, you had a free flow of traffic for all Ghanaians. We remember him because he established Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Don't let us forget that. Can you imagine Ghana without Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology? Can you imagine? We remember him because he turned the University College of Gold Coast into the University of Ghana. Remember that? And he became the first chancellor of the University of Ghana. We remember that because within just 9 years, he established 16 teacher training colleges. We know those to sustain us. Without these schools, can you imagine the educational system? We remember him because of what he did with infrastructure. Kwame Nkrumah remembered that as a country, we need fundamentally to have a solid infrastructure. He started with energy. Energy security is key. Can you imagine Ghana even in 2023 without Akosombo Dam? Can you imagine Ghana, not in 1957, but in 2023 without Tema Harbor? Can you imagine Ghana today in the eastern region without the Adome Bridge? We remember Kwame Nkrumah. We celebrate his legacy because of massive industrialization. Think about it. Akosombo Texas Limited, Takoradi Flour Mills, Tema Oil Refinery, Kumasi Shoe Factory, Vaku, Aboso Glass Factory, Zwarugu Meat Factory, Kwalugu Tomato Factory, Kumasi Jute Factory, Insawom Cannery, Takwa Bonsa Tie Factory, Bogatanga Meat Processing, and the list goes on. The list goes on. What is the state of these industries today? What is the state of the industries today? He created all these industries in 9 years. And guess what? No slogans. Because they were real factories. Not one district, one factory. In the health sector, can you imagine Konfuanochi Teaching Hospital, which Osajifo turned from Kumasi Central Hospital and really modernized? We celebrate him because of all the things he did in the health sector. We celebrate him because of all the things he did in the financial sector. Can you imagine Osajifo today without the establishment of the Bank of Ghana, Ghana Commercial Bank, Agricultural Development Bank, National Investment Bank, State Insurance, Social Security and National Insurance Trust? Today, what is the state of our financial sector? That is why we need to remember and celebrate Osajifo. But we must ask the question today, what is the state of our financial sector? Even the Bank of Ghana is on the verge of collapse. Sad. In 2023, let me warn the people of Ghana. The Bank of Ghana is so collapsed. Get ready for another tax. And we bet it's going to be called the Bank of Ghana recapitalization tax. We remember him because of what he did in the agriculture sector. Can you imagine the state of the cocoa board, the dear cocoa board of Osajifo? But ladies and gentlemen, what is more important? The relevance of all the vision and all the things he did today. What did Kwame Nkrumah say about the need for Africa to unite or perish? He says we should be quick in uniting. We should have one common currency, one African passport and visa, one African foreign policy, one African military force. Guess what? These have all been adopted by the European Union. We remember Kwame Nkrumah. And the only way we survive is to go back to these values. Osajifo, where are you? Osajifo, Eweni? We also honor Osajifo's memory as Ghanaians because we cannot forget the brutalities that occurred after his overthrow in 1966. We remember. Ya catching the man bavra nemrela. Mozwa bovirke. Doni ala anbe yejima wa Flagstaff House. Miamolu cook. Miamolu watchman. Miamolu security guard. Be holy jima 23rd of February 1966. Ayobi ala mu bebi ako. Be mu abe wuri. Ya catchi. Dr. Francis Bedu. Ninya modele the University of Ghana Medical Center. Mo be hulu Kwame Nkrumah odo mumure yanganz ma kon yo wuri a. Ye catchi bro frya ba. Madam McBain. Manuel matron wa Flagstaff House. Mo be duru Nkrumah sojama repli yale mbasabasa. Ye catchi boy Moses. Kwame Nkrumah security guard. Mo be yere nani be duri tunu no be yere won be bori yenyangba. Yakachi. We remember boy Moses. We remember those sad days, those atrocities. We cannot forget. That is why we have to travel to Nkroful and remember. We remember Mami Esielua, a staunch Nkrumah supporter who was picked up at her home in Takoradi with her hands tied. We remember the brutalities. We remember Madanyani Best poor homestead security guard who was bombed with neighboring houses as collateral damage. We cannot forget the thousands that suffered so much in prison, including my own grandfather, DC Animan. We cannot forget the thousands who had to run away to Cote d'Ivoire. Yeri elone nzimang mama be vlike mo be ngandi ba France ba mako yakachi omwala. Anamo I can pay your kaniazo mutimba conclude. The outstanding legacies of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah are immortal and can never be erased from the annals of history. And as been stated, for those who want to try to erase his name from history, they must try it, but they will fail. His words, and I quote, "As far as I'm concerned, I am in the knowledge that death can never extinguish the torch which I have lit in Ghana and Africa. Long after I'm dead and gone, the light will continue to burn and burn aloft, giving light and guidance to all people." These words were not mere rhetoric. Our gathering here today is a clear testament to the truth of his words. As we honor his 114th birthday of the greatest African of the millennium, ladies and gentlemen, please join me to make this journey to Nkroful even bigger and an awe-embracing in the coming years. And on this note, Mr. Speaker, let me talk, Mr. Chairman, call you Mr. Speaker. Nana, I think very soon we'll make you a speaker. Nana, Mamma Gachi, what, yeah, Menzinian, well, come on, dear, my DC, the killer. We have few problems we need to address and address collectively, honestly. We are in the town of Nkroful. All our water bodies are completely damaged. Just try any water body around. They are all brown. And we pretend we arrest young people who cannot even buy a bicycle. They can't buy any of the machines that are used for galamsey. We arrest them and leave the real big guys behind. We need to address the issue of galamsey and make sure we can make it right. We need to deal with the challenges of our road. We need to deal with the issues of unemployment. Taking steps. In the last 2 weeks, I led an initiative called Scale Up Elemble. And the target is to train 2,000 young people. I ask all of you gathered here to support our forward march. And finally, I am happy to announce a donation of 30,000 Ghana cedi to the family home of Osajifo Dr. Nkrumah, where our mother, Nana Yaneba, Ola, Mijo kama wa yuri alake, Avramu yedira yedi ya yedebie, Moti miva ezukwa 30,000 Ghana cedi. Kama tweka na yebia mo akra abuam. Avra kama yedira yekawela okie sesia ninya kwa Nkrumah suani enu. Eleka mo ye nana ye mamenya ne balala no ye krama. Ebia abukamo. Join me in this crusade to give honor to the memory of Osajifo Dr. Nkrumah. Let's reaffirm our commitment to keeping his spirit alive and giving oxygen to his sacred dream. Nkrumah never dies. Thank you, and God bless our homeland, Ghana.
Bawusema, Honorable MP.
Bamia Boyasani MP. Bamia Boyasani
Mrs. Kabusu Agbanyiri Odeke Oba Nayeli.
Ese Abusu Agbanyiri.
Me sure say Captain Nkroful Ebeka Omwakuma ye besiesie fie ho kese pa.
Honorable Scanner de wanya to de awie ne fabra ne yemfa nkɔ na owura mfi. Owura betumi afi. And the planning committee means so mempenso hwe. Etimo imagine kom botomu anhwe a. Ebe yasem sa sika we no obi amfa nkoye bibia. Ye ina ye keka ye nsase. Na yetimi de asiesie. Eye Osajifo Dr. Nkrumah ne mame atenaye.
Ezukwa 30,000 Ghana cedis ne. Yamva yangwaleka. Yakunde biye abuka ngore. Na kama Honorable MP Haila yavi abua yezezie yenenya Nkrumah oli nyaneba auko anze isuane yavi yezezie me ya krama ya dara kakra kezuwa
ye ba ya ye kohwe ho na ho nyefe
ye gale mo ya ri akala ane onya hom kakra
ehwa na ye de eyetene no ye ne birthday no ye yawada no ahomache
akane ye valeteke ye zole nozo kure alibashi
nyefe
akane anya ahomka
ehon nse baby a president odi kan ne mame etenaye
akane enzo ho ye mane kpanyiri moru mara
ye mame nyefe
mama ye zezi akane o ya ahomka
ama wonwa eba nsrahwe ewo kurom ha no ama
meri vi moamoa na beleba ne abanye so kwa kola ya beko jusu onu kania
wehu se penti kakrampo
banwike angbabe hwisuani anwo echi bobo
ewo dan no ho
wo suani anwo
ebusuapani
abusua
sikawe enye wo dia
ezukwa ashe tawa dio
enye planning committee dia o
planning committee NCDA ma dio
obi ankote mislenos bia amfrim
awie bia la mate kaka bore bia
obi ankote canopy ni nkonwa bia amfrim
yemva canopy ezukwa yemvi ahye no
obi anfa bi nkoka ne chacha so
awie anva bi engondwi yemva
sikawe no ye boa no
ezukwa ka ye boa wono
e de esiesie Nkrumah
ma Nkrumah nya ne ba su onu anza ya ukonien
Pacho Somoy.
Akiso Ezukwanian.
Honorable MP aye say no.
Honorable MP aye de ewiela.
Debia me catch us a wo ye program na wonye nimdifo wa ase a.
Na gu me kan ka sa ala ya program na nya menimo benyunu wo
ema de eni ho ne ba ho.
Oma monekala okro banu ha.
Eti na chairman ema judge to nwom.
Oma I be entra fra ma ye lawyer kwanyini ne dore edwane.
In fact, she wowed all of us.
Na edwane ne yali azibanwo oma ye muara.
Ena ye MP so kasa no.
Na ke ye mane kwanyi ye mane ye alika eja kanjina afre ne tendela.
Any program mu say ye be appeal.
Oni no ho aboboke anya ye ba zezere ezukwa no mo
ara bia. Ena nyame aso ne dae.
Na nyamre eboa
ama watimi edi we abefam.
Na yehura ye va ahyeyi ga vanu hade a.
Eno ntino say bia.
Imoti san bia.
Wo hana eka wakoma.
Adon ko awake na ye hawa hone dia.
Se won so opesa wo ye biribi na wo de ka ho a.
Na don ko ekura ka aboa afa aboka ahye anwa.
Wo betimi ebusuapani nyankoye wo betimi abaye.
Abusuapani taboji hoja kanula abahora wa ye kakrak.
Na ye gudumade ne so a ye yo no.
Mo ye guazo yele ye alala.
Ena afei ye mame ba ko be kan ye nsa.
Ye mame ko ega han ye sa.
Captain. We have good news, my pa.
Mami, good news. No,
I guess I'm a transfer. Now, the chairman general of NDC.
Hey,
I say, no way, dear, say, eh, the bar. Mituana Obiasi, a friend with you. Awana, the chairperson of the CPP.
Hey,
Osina, Adia, we says yes,
okay.
No name. Obakazon Wakasa. Chairperson, also more 100 million,
10,000 Ghana cedis.
Ebian transfer or say 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Where the planning committee move to me atro, but I for miscellaneous.
Planning committee.
It's a troto. 10,000. Yet you.
Chairman General. Also 100 million. 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Honorable Johnson, I said, don't get so 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Mosquito. Or that was 10,000 Ghana choppable cedis.
Yenya 50,000 Ghana cedis. Pe. Yenya pe.
Let's hear 50,000 Ghana cedis.
The parliamentary candidate of the NDC.
Now, parliamentary candidate of the NDC, ni odano kwose.
Ewo Amenfi Central.
Generally, Amenfi Central.
Onua na national coordinator and women's working committee of the NDC.
Mo is the only national coordinator for women's working committee for the NDC.
Captain Smart. Asam no mu yedin ba. Esa ofusoro ha, bocho.
Me fosoro. Eti mo dibechi. We there if you soro ho na ba say yem fosoro nti ye be fosoro.
Yalako.
Eti ye fosoro ho ya na wo ye usika no ready meje. I need cash. Na ye fancy ese me ma me fie ho.
Captain, wo kona me so me wo ha.
Esese
Captain, alakwa umala.
Me ma me fie ho no ye timi siesie ne ma ne ye akono. Eti beboa me yan. Na ye siesie me ma me efie ho.
Me say ya.
Aha.
Na yama me fefefe.
They are taking
Arabian Queen.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Brandon.
PC for Amenfi Central.
Oh, Peja mo
akra. Wa be so mu din.
Bra.
Oh, mo nsema.
Ah, jina say no be hu mpaboa na ehye ho no. Bra. Mpaboa na efe dodo.
Also on one kasa. On so much 70,000 Ghana cedi.
Tio. I'm say want it. Sikano want you. And kwaswa hima onu aso na sanso ye kwaswa hima wa wasa aguna Memphis traditional area. Hey. Me friend Arabian Queen. Osi o man 700 million. The value is the same. 70,000 Ghana cedis. Jumedi ya yedi wa hei wabua pa. Honorable Nakra edi ho adanse. Eti wan eba biom. Pacho betimi atena se. Ghana gas so wo baby amedi no no. Fama won. For microphone ma no wan kan o masem o de bae. Ghana gas dey 2 million Ghana. Ghana gas dey 2 million Ghana.
Yeah, that's a Captain Smart. Mr. Chairman, invited guest, Nananum, Dr. Bernard Santin Esmaye. Say committee ni invited no we tu kwai. No we tu kwai no eno nche say obiba. Into Ukraine same on Ghana gas 30,000 Ghana cedis. Omo fa mbo on fa take economy ye. Me da wan say.
Yen so
Ghana gas be say Nkrumah Nkroful Development Committee, Nkroful Community Development Association, NCDA. Bediane oho NCDA ma eke. Aha never yedudu kakani bi. E mo mbagina NCDA ma jakanu kiala na malie enye 30,000.
Eti Ghana gas and so at the 30,000 Ghana cedis, madam. But the camera ne haya doing. Aha. Enye unim kafra. Ghana gas amayen 30,000. Honorable Kofi Amabua 30,000. Nature say I have 60,000.
But in Chichemu
Chain. Sir, Anna Ghana gas is different.
For the planning committee. That is Nkroful Community Development Association. This one is not going for renovation exercise.
Now we know Kwanho.
We are called Yenya board you made no ho aprono local planning committee no organizing committee.
Man who said base be feature because
and then when man who says say you share chow the 200 meters. Now we are we see a penny buy.
All right, 80. And Patrick Lemuye can ye Sika 7 year can what's it then?
Yo, MC Sikano, Nkrumah first, no. The CEO need an invitation from the Honorable MP. Amako Fibua. Now, Ono went to Myanmar. Into Ono need donation or the for the Nkrumah first, no. And in ye.
See, we are miscellaneous. We so catete no. Na yetimi ye na ye mame enso ama 70,000. Honorable DC enso be ma 50,000. Hey
Captain.
Honorable
Amagofu Bua wa energy minister 8 years. Energy dey scale opa. Nti sika no bebre egu ho. Me DC Misika sa.
Wasem sa.
Masem dey sa, misika dey sa. Enti meso mema 10,000 Ghana cedi.
But also 100,000.
10,000 Ghana cedi.
Oh, okay. Honorable Kwesi Bonzo. And so am I 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Honorable Kwesi Bonzo. Yediale 10,000 Ghana cedis. 34 wow.
Yama me sapon kuma.
Yeah, ebiantina vre offer my CPP. Nana Frimpoma sapon.
I am in person member Frimpoma because oye bema odi oba odi memma dibre.
Ayo.
It's your friend sapon kuma.
Let yeba pay do my senior sapon kuma.
Ono na ye CPP jom training.
Yemo yale CPP ebiantina vre.
Ono so 10,000 we shall penny chance.
Yemo yedi anele CD app no bulu CD
for free. Yamame Nyaniba Efie.
Odanoko Okoma Ekani Zeziele.
Honorable Johnson Asedun Katia.
Honorable Captain General Mosquito Asedun Katia.
Dini na na chance.
Oh yo.
Ono won say onso obodi dini na obeye ketekete mo.
Ada no say aduane anyamede man odi ni ntem obewu.
Na wutie no.
Mitie pa.
Say ya mani ndidi ne wawu. Honorable Johnson Asedun Katia 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Honorable General Nketia 10,000 Ghana cedis. Yala kaisa bara boba sen and energy nela ba oh. Mama mu nsem
na yama me omayen 70,000 Ghana cedis no.
Yama me komo mali 70,000 Ghana cedi.
Said Honorable Emmanuel Ama Kofi Bua ekaye no.
More, yeah, papa, Honorable Emmanuel Amabua Hala.
Se kase obi ayade ma na traso a.
Se kaka wie ye bobo ma ye dela ye bozo a.
Wo hwe dwumedi a ye di wo ha nyina.
Ene agiman mo lokozo.
Ye maame no waye ma na traso.
Ye maame ne ake ye bobo ma ye bozo boko.
Na ne ebue dodo.
Onye ebuke don ka kwa
Nkrumah. Mano mame.
Bosanu famai.
Na said me di ka kire wo no.
Kezi minimu amengane la.
Me friend Arabian Queen.
Ya ma ye fle Arabian Queen.
Onua so na ye parliamentary candidate ma NDC wa Memphis Central.
Na ye mo ye olepreke oba ho ye gina melelile eye eleka ya via ma Memphis East constituency.
NDC ma ko ni na no wo national coordinator no.
NDC male no mu a be coordinator wo male ne no mu a ye mo.
Osanso ye nkoso hima.
Na eza ole ngozo blenguri gale.
Wasa Aguna Amenfi traditional area.
Wow, wasa Aguna Amenfi traditional area.
Eba no won a wodi sika akọ ho edwa.
Oba many more betu ezukwanvutu ke
la ka pa wom
egwala onye bulukwala neza ayifi no onye boy.
Oba ba akopọ wo memu ha owotumi krata odidi sa edwa no no.
O gale kunchen mo wo mane ye no mo le certificate anze krata mo fo di evutu ke.
Onua na gem multimedia ye ne dia.
Odai ye ola gem multimedia ne anwa.
Golden Empire Legacy Limited and so.
Na Golden Empire Legacy Limited oda no
fe. Ye dase.
Ye mame ye yo mo sumani ala.
Nyame onhirao.
Nyamne eyira ototoshia.
Nyame nya okakraka.
Nyamne ayo kwere.
Anadwi ye be shine.
Na nosrei ezayeba ma wada.
Ba wonsema no 70,000 Ghana.
Ba sanu fama wa mekama ye va ezuka fofora sidi apne abura sun ye va igala.
Bra wakasa che ubetu asai.
Oh. Me wura fi obi.
Debi eno so kanenzema bra wakasa che ubetu asai.
Brother wadinde wa hye ne bedu azai.
Fa ye wo.
O se va ye wo.
Minim se obi wo hobi o mo pese donate bibia.
Menzika wie waka mo kura ko fa ide oba aboa.
Woma yetia na afei no yetimi
wanzima mu yese wansena oni bibi kura ya na opopo ne nsam. Obi ase ene fe pa na ode ne de 100 Ghana cedis. Ode 100 Ghana cedis.
Ede boa.
Ode boa. Iti wa wo de 100 Ghana cedi ade aba no wodin ka ho se wo pe se ye bo wodin a wo betimi ama ya so ate na ye de atudwa
eti no ye be stress table wo say ene ye de Ghana flag a chechire table no ho no
ye va apone bi ye zi aka na ye va Ghana flag ane ye boy
ye be stress DJ no na wate kasa say ye kasa ntija anwom no bo
apawa bofre e kan wo de ne azi oba abo adon
na fe dwuma de ne timi yakoso
na ye doa jimelile ne
ansa na nipa ye yi ne so no ene be kasa ankasa wadwumadi ya se beba no
kura na adendele bia ko ahozola
eye secondary school fefefe ye esi hei
mo le suku nyo kana mai mo ye mu ala
ye ma ene wom
ye damu mu ana ye ma ya wakania
na omo cultural group bi wo mu a
na bele agoredivo eku bie
wo ya ade pa
ba ye de kwere kware
baby a yedui ansana
alikamu yedui kola na
de obekasa ankasa no beba no
na awemo ye ke obaden desa haji man
yan fansem bonhia
yava yesanu bolamo osisi banzo ye cultural group ne
of nas
ma be wa nas la
bonsema won Yeah, OJ. Yeah, OJ.
OJ
Funchema, 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 Nana Funchema, yeah. Nana Funchema, Funchema, Nana Funchema, Nana Funchema, 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 Nana Funchema, Funchema.
Oyi tenase. Oyi. Oyi.
Akono. Yaye.
Beautiful kundum dance. Yeah. We mun kase ni wobumu. What try abewu? Shower.
Oi. Hey. Akono. Yaye.
Yaramase.
Oi.
Yaramase. Bose mano. Bama yene we mumu. Yadase. Mome famoni amano moya de pa.
Enye. Basanu.
Bo. Akono ya e. Akono ya e.
Et donc voilà les sous, afin yo, et donc voilà les sous, afin Enya, mesdames, mais yebe mo semania la. Behaya zena, yemunya mo yegwakira yewura, ala frère tradie. Ehranga ba hu ya.
Bon sama yamano.
Basanu fama be. Bama akeye wuru ke adwan bo.
Wo be sa ye nyina no. Ono bo ase dunkati agin na wo mumu.
Yo. Menima yazi agore ni amu abani. Ono bo ase dunkati a. Be bobele olokope
osun.
Oh, benu akubia ni pele.
Eti sawomo sasa ya.
Bele siza ha goren.
I am telling you, Nana Chairman, don't mean sir.
Nana Chairman, ebi antra for ohre bi esi.
Honorable Samuel Sapon here obebo for mu.
Energy.
Bon sama.
Ami aboyesenu ya fe ya ma baba mi aboyesenu.
Ye du babia esese afei ye tie kasa.
Ye jul kamo ake oki ye kire edendele mo.
Eda okasamafo no ano
ma ole awiemo ye duike oba dendela.
Ena ewie.
Ena ewia ikala.
Na ye programming ehwehwe de obema keynote address no.
Na ye lelianu ho ma ye kwenda wiemo oba ma ngrale totohia mumu anela.
Ye nya Ghana politician.
Ye nya Ghana malalile anze politician mo bi ekon.
He's noted to be the longest serving General Secretary of his party.
Na yemo sa aka krahera vura ma mo behye wo ye party nenu a ayisi hane a onyaboy.
And he's now the chairman of the party.
He was
born in Sekwa in the Bronga-Hafu region. In the Wenchi municipal district, which was then part of the Ashanti region, but now in the Bono region of Ghana. On the 24th of December 1956, to Nana Kweku Asiedu
Na ozebefre Nana Kweku Asiedu.
A farmer from the Oyoko royal family.
More and Oli Eyazunli Ovi Oyoko Abusuani.
And Madame Hagar Akosua Afra.
Na Oli Bafle Hagar Akosua Afra.
Of the Akwemu royal family.
Na Yemoye Abusu Ale Akwemu.
He is the 5th child of 9 children.
Na why only Awurenune Otuazo Nu.
This honorable speaker had his basic education at Sekwa Presbyterian Primary School. He then proceeded to train as a teacher at the St. Joseph College of Education in Bechem from 1974 to 1978, where he graduated as a trainee teacher in 1978.
1978.
He began his career as a professional teacher at Secretariat Presby Primary in the German North District of the Bono region.
Presby Primary.
He gained admission to the University of Ghana Business School in 1983.
Now, 1983, to
read a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration.
Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration.
Banking and Finance option.
Banking and
he was a member of the pioneer batch of a postgraduate training program in stock brokerage and investment analysis.
Stock brokerage
when the Ghana Stock Exchange was introduced. He obtained a Master's of Science degree in Defense and International Politics from the Ghana Armed Forces Command College in 2019.
Ghana Armed Forces Command College.
He has worked at Gihok Distillery Company Limited.
Gihok Distillery Company Limited.
He then worked as a manager for the Nkrumah Rural Bank.
And
Asawinsu Rural Bank as a
Rural Bank.
He has also worked with the National Trust Holding Company Limited
National Trust Holding Company
as a stockbroker and an investment banker.
Stockbroker and investment manager.
As a member of the Ghanaian Parliament and a former member of Parliament, he worked on several committees of the House, Appointments Committee, Finance Committee and Public Accounts Committee.
Finance Committee on the Public Account Committee.
He has been a chairman Mines and Energy Committee,
Mines and Energy Committee,
ranking member of Food and Agriculture and
Food and Agriculture and
Cocoa Affairs Committee. And also a Deputy Majority Chief Whip.
Deputy Majority Chief.
He was a Deputy Minister of Food and Agriculture in charge of
Food
crops.
and Agri Ministry. Deputy Minister.
Under Jerry John Rawlings' administration.
Jerry John Rawlings and
at the National Democratic Congress Delegates Congress in December 2005. He won with about 80% of the votes against Bidziding, Sylvester Mensah, and Mr. Nchibo Siaku to become the third General Secretary of the NDC. In the year 2000, he became a member of Parliament.
Member of Parliament and
Nana Chairman, Honorable members of Parliament present, Honorable DCE, party leaders, Nananom, I am honored this morning to introduce a Christian, a member of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, a husband to Vida Adoma Asiedu Nketia.
Mo oye ale vaida Adoma Asiedu Nketia.
And a father of 5 children.
Na ezanoko ole nga.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am now ready to introduce the keynote speaker
Mala onemenya akemame anzo na menye ebian ahmo atende yahirela.
Of the legacy Durbar of Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Ladies and gentlemen, join me to introduce the only human mosquito who will never give you malaria. His name is General Chairman Johnson Asiedu Nketia.
Otutu tata and wabo. Aha. Hey. Yebemo.
Honorable Samuel Sapon. Na afe yenjai asenka epononoma. Honorable Johnson Asiedu Nketia. Odi aduane anyamede amani na awie obewu. Enti ondidi. Over to you, General.
Thank you very much, Captain. Nana Chairman. I would like to write on the protocols earlier established by the earlier speakers in order to save time. You agree with me that the MC has used almost half of the time available for this presentation in the introduction. I'm grateful, but I would have preferred a much shorter introduction. I am confused as to whether I should do this presentation in English or in Twi. But having done my consultations, I will do the first part in English, and then when I'm doing the second part, I'll revert to Twi. Because it is very important that some of the things that I'll be saying are imbibed and remembered. That will be the true legacy of Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. The theme for today's occasion is Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the African of the millennium. When you are described as African of the millennium, it is a very important description. And I don't consider myself a befitting presenter to deliver a speech on such occasion. So I'm most grateful to the organizers for inviting me to attempt to say what I know about Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and his legacy. I believe that in coming to the conclusion that Osagefo deserved to be honored as the African of the millennium, many other names must have come to mind. We all know about Nelson Mandela. We knew about Jomo Kenyatta and many great Africans. But I believe that in all this, among his co-equals, Nkrumah has achieved something that I believe his other co-equals were not able to achieve. First of all, the road that comes to mind is his struggle for the emancipation of the African continent from colonial rule. Nkrumah was born from Nkroful here, but he attended university in United States of America. And all of us know that the United States happens to be one of the earlier colonies that struggles to win independence from the British. And so, having had his training in the United States, he had the opportunity to study how it happened that the Americans were able to emancipate themselves from British colonial rule. And I'm sure those are some of the arsenals he used back in Ghana to help get us our independence in the first place and to assist other African countries to gain independence. And you remember, on the occasion of Ghana's independence, Nkrumah made a profound statement that the independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it is linked up with the total liberation of the African continent. What it meant was that Ghana was too small a country to survive in the type of environment full of hawks and colonialists, and to stand up as that small country and fight to win economic independence. So he knew political independence was important, but the most important thing was economic independence. And he realized that we could not achieve economic independence unless other African countries are emancipated and then we come together. That positions us to be able to fight and gain our independence. And so immediately after independence, Osajifo devoted his energies and the resources of this country to help other African countries under colonialism to fight and emancipate themselves. And his record, he is known to have given Ghanaian scholarships to all freedom fighters across Africa so that they will be able to travel. He is known to have established training camps for freedom fighters from all over Africa to train right here in Ghana so they can go and fight their colonial masters and gain independence. His achievement was that within the first 10 years of Ghana having independence, as many as 30 African countries also gained independence. And this role is unmatched by any other African personality. The second role that Nkrumah is noted for was his role in the struggle against neo-colonialism. Because there is colonialism where the foreign dominating power takes control of your politics. That one was achieved at independence. But the more dangerous one and the more difficult one to fight against is neo-colonialism, where Africans, having won our independence, the Europeans still found ways of keeping us dependent on them. One of these was to keep us divided. And then we will be fighting wars against our neighbors whilst they looted our resources. One was to make sure that we treated our neighboring countries as opponents and made it easier for us to collaborate with our former colonial masters than even collaborating with other countries with whom we shared borders. And Nkrumah realized that we can get over this only by uniting as African countries, so that when we are together, we become more powerful and we will be able to fight against the foreign neo-colonial domination. In that area too, I don't consider that Osajifo had any match. And besides this, Osajifo's role as a founding member of the non-aligned movement also stands him out as African of the millennium. Because you know how the world was divided in those days between the West, as represented by America, Europe, and their friends, and then the East, as represented by USSR. Nkrumah realized that it would not help Africa to be aligned with either side. And so the way to be able to compete favorably with them will be to gather all third world countries into a movement that will be formidable enough to stand the might of either the East or the West. And Nkrumah and the likes of the first president of India and Egypt came together and then formed the non-aligned movement. And so you realize that even though Nkrumah was preaching socialism, he still maintained very close links with the West and was able to tap into the resources of both the East and West to develop Ghana. And so that makes Nkrumah stand up. He was asked whether Ghana will go East or West. His response was that Ghana is not going left or right, East or West. Ghana is moving forward. It meant that when he realized there's something that he can take from the West, he will not hesitate. He will go for it. If there's another thing he can take from the East, he will not hesitate. He will go for it. The purpose is to make sure Ghana is developed. As at the time of Nkrumah's overthrow, having realized that it was becoming very difficult to get all the Africans together at one event to declare African unity, the same way as he studied United States of America. He thought that bringing United States of Africa would be the key to push Africa forward. It was becoming difficult. So what he did was that let us begin by forming a union of 2 states, then to 3 states, to form the nucleus of African unity so that other countries can be joining. And that's how Ghana, Guinea, Mali was founded. As at the time of his overthrow, Congo DR was on the way to joining. But alas, his dream and his mission was cut short by that ruthless coup d'etat that happened on 24th February 1966. Now, I cannot speak about Nkrumah being the greatest African of the millennium without relating it to his legacy in Ghana. Ghana is known to be part of Africa. So if one person is described as the greatest African of the millennium, is it not surprising that we Ghanaians don't consider him to be the greatest Ghanaian of the millennium? Is Ghana not part of Africa? Abusuafo, Moba, Moafase, ene mo nana Kwame Nkrumah no. abibre mu nyina wo mo ahia aka se emfie ha every 1900 to 2000 yenwu bibini bia ni mu aduru ana ni nimde kwa animu ana ne ho wamfaso ema adasa eche osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ofri Nkroful kromu ha na abrafo no ba ha na ye omo wonwa efrise womo akan abakosema hu se abibifo nyina for 100 years Kwame Nkrumah na e most important na Onua ni kromu ha sani esi ehu no womo ba ne ebete kwanya ye faso etriti Nkrumah na ye womo wonwa na munim se obi bia okofo bia oni nkaye wo ni man mu no emma afofra wo mu nyini no wo mo so ekon no se wo mbeko ama wo mo man enu ti na meda ene plan esiase se moya ade pa se mabo sa adwan na mefa sa kwanya iso na ma bie nsem kakra bia yadane na butu ewo Ghana man mu ha ayete ho a yehwe yejidi mekaya ne a eye Nkrumah dienti ameme ya Nkrumah ne se senya young paniafo ene Kwame Nkrumah free universal compulsory basic education no a anka manko school kura no mabe general secretary na national chairman CPP for eche me wa bonten so sabra eche wa ya de ubekwa akokire wabusuafo se hwan ba ne eni emfa no nko school o ma me no mantime anyia no a ya de wo bekwa akogina court achi wo mo atum enu bi ne eche me a mitimi eko school a enema be krachini enu ti na da bia se ye bibia be se Kwame Nkrumah ni munyam na ye frɛ me ho a me bo moden a se mitimi kobi na ye gidi se ye ne a ye som Kwame Nkrumah no ye gitumu se Kwame Nkrumah ene ye the founder of Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah ene chichire oman Ghana enam na djuma so enam ne nsa no ene ebenya oman a yefre no Ghana ene ye wo hoi enunti eye ya se Africa fo nyina ayida ede ato ho Kwame Nkrumah woda se ye de kai osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ebinu de aye holiday ewo ba bibia na Ghana ha adwuma waye oman Ghana atimi abedimu na yesi na wodanye founders day amanfo bi si entiase na Kwame Nkrumah nye founder na ewo co-founders mpacha omunwe masumu di na muntie die ntia Ghana ye ni co-founders there was only one founder which is Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and okrese UGCC ebaja CPP achinye bianim UGCC no da ye form UGCC ewo sopond no eno ne 4th August no a ene abaye oteso se eno na ye founding day for Omani. Na UGCC no obia nim se ebra Ghana enya for ahudie no na UGCC party no na agu na eni biase kura egu ya nsa na Ghana enya for ahudie UGCC power grant. No war. Mo Nkrumah ha efra say. Azim had no chance here. Onu na ti ni sika na e de achechire UGCC. Eno ofre lawyer Blay abeka ne ho. RS Blay ene ko invite JB Dankwa. Say wo mu tikuo na o meka ho ene onu ba beka ho. Enti JB Dankwa nyo onu na di UGCC no kura mpo ebaaye. Nana JB Dankwa so wanya problem with governor. Ni problem ne say ni Nkrumah hinewu ene atwa ni patri di aja no kwan. Ena JB Dankwa o defend sa awudifo no ayache wo mo no say eya amamre. Ena governor antiase ena one no atwe manso ama still governor amakwan amiakokum sa awudifo no a omutwa ohene biti no. Enunti odi ho abufuo say one governor enya adwuma biem. Enunti sa atamu RS Blay pa grant ka kire no say wo munti party no. RS Blay ka say yempe wo mo a wo mpe governor no asem na yenka mo munti party no. Enunti na JB Dankwa eba beka ho ma wo muti party no. Enya JB Dankwa na dwene ne say obeti party bia dia pre independence dia magana. Abusiafo party no ya beti wo muti wieye na wo mo akoye lawyer fo ni business fo nko a obia ni adaje a odi beye party no ho adwuma ana wo mutra sika se esese wo munya permanent general secretary eho na wo mubo baako esusu se onim krachi bia ya frɛ no Kwame Nkrumah a wa wie university wa America wa ba UK a oye ni PhD na wa sha ase eboabo bibifo ano se obema omontete na ye nyina ba Africa ni aba be pamu broni afri ha te se de America fo apamu UK fo no enti oye nipa a omokofa no ba obeba abeboa enu na ma omokofa Kwame Nkrumah ebae enti so obi ka se JB Dankwa ne kofa Kwame Nkrumah ba ya wan ko han Kwame Nkrumah se o medi pa o onimu se adwuma bi wo ho Kwame Nkrumah ene wo hu nimdie se obetimi aye ene ahwehwe no ne akofa no edina ba se omra meye sa adwuma no na omo a oman no enti obai ebe general secretary ekwa ni mu kakra na ohun se kwan a sa UGCC fo no fa so se ye prefer ahudie no enkontem emma no enti nsem bebre sisi wo mu ntem eno oka se pam no twa no wayi ni ho afri UGCC num eno okokote CPP eno nti de ma Kwame Nkrumah ekote CPP no na every bra Kwame Nkrumah te CPP no akansie bia ni ho a ana abato bia ni ho a yakono wo Gold Coast wa UGCC atimia defeat CPP da Kwame Nkrumah te ne ho no a na party no eye mre enti yeto aba 48 every 48 about to about 51 after 51 election na Kwame Nkrumah vote a onyae no ena UGCC fo no ankasa kotranse yese ye party no nanim aguase enti mumie entrance na ye ngu UGCC no ni empe party foforo emfansi na nan a sa party no ebe ya akono amago kosufo ato aba amaye enti after 1951 womugu UGCC na Ghana nyanya independent eyeden ena party a egu ye ansa na Ghana ebenya independent 57 no moka se sa party no leader ena di independence ema Ghana enti abushafo womugu party no ena omo form Ghana Congress Party Ghana Congress Party no na buzia na da no jebi dan kwa ankasa ka se na nimu aguase enti odi party bia nimu a enti mi nkwa ba bia wakọ election anyankugu akọ anyankugu enti yempe nipa foforo na omukofa Kofi Buzia ebe ye leader of the Ghana Congress Party. And also wamudi ko election 1954 and also antentam enunti abusuafo after 1954 defeat no ena parties ya hodo sorry National Liberation Movement Ganshi Fimokwe Togolese Congress Northern People's Party ene ho kroniba womu nyina tete party tribe bia yes or tini party no akwa per ne fa hundie tete sa parties no nyina no ya de call 56 election Kwame Nkrumah CPP SN defeat womu nyina enti defeat womu wie ya no 57 and womu ma ye independence enti enya independence na Nkrumah so ye say ye be pass mra aban party bia ye form no tribal basis and ye pass mra enu na ma sa party nkitenkite no nyina National Liberation Movement UGCC de na ni wana agu National Liberation Movement Northern People's Party NPP Ganshi Fimokwe any Anglo Youth Association, any Togolese Congress, any the Akeka Kikahunu nyina, wamu kambomu, form United Party. And Timothy say, Ghana haya kase UP4. And Namrana, Kwame Nkrumah passé after independence, no. And a man wamu kambomu, wamu ye UP no. And Tiabusian 4. Sabra UGCC na eye political party no na Ghana entisa de Ghana TU Ghana ya shasia build Ghana nkakra de dikai eye colony for no and then British signing agreement for protection and omde wo ho bond of 1844 omde wo ho e share British for ase enti na wamu aka no joining kakra sabre no nyina na Ashanti enye part of the colony Gold Coast colony no na Ashanti nye part of enti achire na Asante eba beka ho na Northern Territories eno so eba beka ho satama wenum ACC no nyina no na UGCC no na agu enunti edru bra Ghana ye be pefa hundie no sabre no na second world war wo mkoe no na Britain for any France for a defeat Germany enti ye chicha wo mo ajapade enti satam na Togo German colony ena womu ne Britain for no eche emu mienu ena womu de fama Britain for no say womu hwe so enti bra ye call independence no na sa colony no a Britain for no ehwe so no na yenim say womu beka ye ho ana womu nka ye ho na sa colony no so me pa chao na enye voter region kwa o womu ka say voter region Western Togoland ne adi nyina womu nim Ghana bakusem part of Dagbon na ka ho yendi nom nyina na omo sa colony num kosi esremu enunti Kwame Nkrumah yese esese yedi enuanum eka ye ho na yedi wo mo call independence ena bi nom so se dabi yenko ye independence separate enti broni yese ye beto aba referendum bi a ye frɛ no plebiscite mo pese mo ka Gold Coast ho ne ekoye independence no monto yes. Mo a mo mpese mo ka Gold Coast ho no monto no. Me waje bi dan kwa ni poster na wajina say yanto no. Obi FGN2 Oti party a yefra no Tolimo eno na e fight say sa German colony no yamfa omo meka ye ho na omni je bi dan kwa ni UP fo no nyina e na ye campaign say yempese sa afo no beba beka Gold Coast no ho enso yakoto aba ye to wie no yes enwini ye ena ma sa dagbon ho ene north east ba omianum krom ho nyina no anka Ghana ho ede wo mu nyina eba beka ho ena ye to din Ghana. Now choosing the name Ghana no so no ebinum ne nam ne edi tro say jebi dan kwa ne ka say yen to Ghana jebi dan kwa edin a ono suggest earlier sata na ye main independence kra osi Gold Coast colony no yam fra no Akan land the entire woman yan to mune say enya kan fo nko na na Gold Coast colony num enti anya ntum ye botugu ye enti nya de bi dan kwa ena kofa sa din Ghana no ebaaye na bra ye nya independence no na je bi dan kwa party agu a wontimi nko parliament wagina wo chebi alusu enti ahefa na omko meeting a obetra mu bi a odi sa suggestion Ghana say yemfa to Ghana din enya no korrect. The big says for that omoka no nyina enya no kura say womo ana pre-independence ema Ghana if say womo party no egu ya ansa na Ghana yenya independence egu 1951 Ghana nya independence 1957 eya dan na afedie womo ne aka say womo ana awo Ghana obi a waba wiase abewu kro se ne ye wuwa ye betime aka say de waba wiase abewu kro no ono na ye papa enu ti yande meka asisudua se mo bompa ye na ye baba mu a sa 4th August day no I see and celebrated say a Founders Day no eni nyina so e wo ye history bia mu ebe one of the first holidays to be abolished and in this place Yabe Institute to Kwame Nkrumah woda no as the Founders Day enti yebe shia ha ye shia say yebe celebrate Founders Day enya say yebe celebrate Kwame Nkrumah woda medamu nyina sese mama me akwanya na menemo ache sa ansemu yi de makan say o chira obi ko radio station baabi na o challenge say emu baabi nya nokura omra momfra me na me mechire no documents ya ede chichire UGCC entobo a ye to ye at the founding stage kura ye tuatua sika ede chichire UGCC me wa copy wo ho metimi ayi de akire mo Pagrant in a triamo. Entimons and my father crano as a Samuel ye proud. Metisa no be can baby say, ye chira my history. Na ya ye achim history free moi, yentiminya history. No correct because history of a country no, yenina ye history, and such a you be the free mu. But to make it look like say, the history of Ghana is just about the history of the contribution of Achim intellectuals. You know, and you're intellectually dishonest. And you're not correct. If you say, ye ka, mafa, anka achichidia and the dika whom before uncle far before can. CPP, UGCC, Sameka, Pagrantinum, almost as here, ewa. And one in your friends in Maha, and a CPP, ɛho adwene ɛho nsusuɛ so efiri nzema ha enti nka obi twere Ghana history no ɔka sɛ ɔno ne kurom history nka ho a ɛnya ya enti nka ontimi nto sɛbe kura mpo ɛmfa ma ne ye nuanom nzemafo. Madam say, Nkrumah never dies, and Nkrumah will live forever.
Mesrana ya sorry jina ya na so boy ensem mama.
Mama ye dwaso ye jina ye jakano ni boy ensem ye via ma ye panyini ni.
Kasafo a ye to nsafre no so me kasa dwumadi ya se. Bon ensem ma no.
Boysenu.
Na le twense ketefo no ebo. Na fe Yeko programming
Akefa ya dua
etoso emienu no so
ya be ya dua e fa ne mo otoso nwala aso
ewo medifa so ase no
wo mesa fema so
eho na enuane a efiri enzema ha yira no
aka ne ya aliali e mole enzema ali taje
eho
aka ne owa
eti ye besre eye wura dwamtenani
Basala ye ebia tena frɛ
Nana kwabena enkatia ena fei ye ranom MPs
na ye mane le ye aleka tena for mane
ena fei ye elembele MP
ake elembele MP
ene nana no mahemfo wosoro nyina
one nana mo ne awura mama ba wo awuma kanela
ene ye keynote speaker
nake mo ma ye dendela
Honorable Johnson asiedu nkatia
Honorable Johnson asiedu nkatia
yasra won
ya zarabaka
na afei no mo wetimi asifom
akwa na baju aze
Ghana enuane papa
na yali Ghana area mbale
enzema aduane papa
enzema area taje ne mo
enye fried rice
fried rice
enye check
anta check mo
enye perfume rice
perfume rice yo
enye Ghana mo papa
ole Ghana area
acheke papa
acheke taje ne
eti ye besra ye papa dwomtenani
na yala sara ye nana ebia tena frɛ
na wadi ye wuranom a ɛwɔ soro hɔ nani
na yali ye mbanyini mo ba wo amaka la
na o makɔhwɛ aduane no ama ye
na baani ye ali ne
mo wie eno a
bewie ye mo a
nana no mahemfo so a wɔ ha nyinaa
nana mo ba wakira mo
ɛbɛto santene
na bala ko ba do
na wɔ so wakɔhwɛ ama ye
na bala ko baani ali
na mo wɔ wie dia
bewie a
ye bɛkɔ akodi
na ye mo ye baali
introduce and invite my own brother Onzi Nkrumah to also join us here.
Yala Salaka, yeah, Benjamin Molly is Onzi, Kwame Nkrumah, Ka Orawa Buka Yango Wamaka Kanu.
We respectfully want to invite Nananum
Yalafra Nanamo was a Hamikai Anu.
Nanamo Achame
Nanamo Akbamahore.
And then Nanoma Wahina.
Then Nanamo Mabawakalamua.
Now was so what to Santini Fefe.
But to Alam and the Bava.
I will be Benkusohaya.
Bava can above money.
I want to also Akoshebi.
Bava can above money. I see. Now Bagdal Kamaya.
Say I'm no Cassadia.
Takalama, you Grazia Tendela.
Yeah, you Rajum Tinani.
Yeah, Ebian Tina Fure.
Nana Kwabna and Katia.
Mole, Nana Kwabna and Katia.
Ona Edi Akaya.
Yamaya Olumwa.
Ona Edi Akaya.
Yamaya Olumwa.
Momo Ekoshed Yanino.
More Kakara Bella Nia, Aliania.
We are still live on Onua TV.
Kakara Yogazo, Bella Nia, Onua TV.
It's your best say Yamran and Quapantin and Anoma Honya Hamaye.
Come on, mechanic, a holati, Nanamo, Amabamu,
to Santa Fefe.
Nabado Alam and attendant, then I bag a Kakara.
Now, one more Motea.
Nababa Mother Care.
Now, one so Mahamaye.
Nabani Abamaye.
It's in an anomaly to Santa Nebano, Yabesrena.
And Anamo Akbamafra, Eladina Namo Andrew Aga. I shall see Yabazara Care.
That I was say. Get any more. What. Eti ayenzema Adriane said ye sit here.
Kazi Inzema Alia.
And I wish I know. I so na better TV no so no. Enter the Convention People's Party, Baba Power.
Convention People's Party.
Enter CPP, Baba Power. Osajefo Besa Babio.
Osajefo Besa Ali Mani Azubiako.
Eti Yabesrena Asofo nso atwaso amae.
Yabazalana Asofo man Maroko atwaso avamae.
Eti Bobo Modia. Yadamwase. Ediane ni na no se de bidi ka kire wo no enye ediane a yehwehwe anwa agum eye ga na ediane ankasa
aha alialia ashimo le aliamo ole enzema alia taje magi amokamure yeah akeba spices in the amokamure no mum ole Ghana ejade taje alia
Afei Senas school prefect Ewoha head boy and the girls prefect, the boys prefect and the girls prefect, and the prefectship body, all the prefects, dining hall prefect, entertainment prefect, all the prefects, please, in a very straight line, Mum Anafei, Monsomumere Yachemo.
Captain Mayaveya Dugwake, Adamus Resources Limited, Adamus, Beverly Ezukwa, 20,000 Ghana cedis.
Adamus, I'm at 20,000 Ghana cedis.
Adamus Resources.
Say, Mame, in Yaneba, Nedino.
Yes.
Yafasa Sikano, and Sosubi.
Adamus, 20,000 Ghana cedis.
Adamus, 20,000 Ghana cedis.
Now, as I don't come to Guaka, young Benjamin, more. Yato Salia Brabella, Memo, Hasalamo, Yata, Tobe Ugao. Mr. Emmanuel Bright Noma, Principal, Kekam Technical Institute. Daniel Ayer, Mr. Peter Aliye Fetando, CEO of Glorious View Hotel in Nkroful. Nana Adu Kwadai, Ole Nkrumah Abuswane Nganyima Mobie. Again, Mr. Kofi Eshen, Adamus Resources Limited.
Eti Nas, yeah, school no more prefect and so I'm sure boys prefect in the DNA mono. And I want so a baba heno. The Rihanna Menomi and the Yan Bedi. Yan Penny Bedi.
Yamariani Yani Ayabelli, Yadi Belly, Abiania, the Maria Bejachi Yadi Belia.
Eti Meniminu ya kwahe.
Yada ko ya kuyania.
Yendi ye bedi.
Yemi ebali. Mam kro chenguma.
Pacho we ya den. We doka.
E kale doka.
Yanum.
Doka
yanum won.
Yanum. Anisa bensa.
No bi na me.
Oh.
TV na ya na ya de mre na ye SSR TV ahwefo no okotie kase enu nti no TV ni twa no ho sema num obeba ne ya da wa hade ya ne na to aso oba na ya poan wanum doka
oh manumbi
amehe
akoye
akọ wo eni sorry
eni wonja ne
eni sorry menum na mabodi ya minti menum
I have percent
brajai
I have percent
enu kura na ile ewu pa adai Professor Akosa
Onua TV Onua TV yadwene wo ho pa
Onua TV yadwene ho pa
de tewu me wan wodi se na me sa ko fa pani ai kwate adawrumo me yonko kwate na adawruma enu anwumre wu ye aduane asori wura dem ana me fefe me se adabo no ana kwate ebere meduro eduro odebere me no se losin heba mister
na me sisi me pechi ene me ho na matwetwe me ene me kyese madwonku ene me sei na da na wonka
me do futwa so empre ho enye no nko wodi losin heba ointment
me sisi me kotodwe ni me pechi me ho na me yaw me ntimu a na etwetwe me nyina me no ye de Israel eko me benefit ko mu yaw na ha no ono bie no eko na malaria ne de etu asie bekudi
Lawson Herbal Clinic 0242-133-577.
Enye ma pemfo, ema wo ma omanufo, ene mofra wenye mfie dum.
Lawson Herbal Mixture, any Lawson ointment, ehun asedaye.
Onua TV. Onua TV. Yedwene ho pa.
Onua TV. Yedwene ho pa.
Senior Ubabeshe ye rating of PG parental guidance etutrasem kakra ewom kasa anu edin kakra ewom eninti ewo se awofo wo ho ansa na mofra ahwese sini
Say ye ka high life ha na high life e hyase e free he na bakwasem kra ene sen si ye kwa bakwasem mu dia na high life dinan kasangasa e free yen colonial masters e ma Ghana ye konkwasum no 1957 a osagefo enso eje Ghana esi ho e pay independence ma yen e chichi that's the 19th century and na e ma British foi anasa brofui ba ya wo befa ye konkwasum no na Nkroful no woto nwum enwuma no wodijiji wani eye saa ye nwum ye ntumpan ene se ye de ye drums no any other instruments efra enwum na ayede na sabrofo no eba o man Ghana mu asie de wo mo ekogu Cape Coast na Nkroful bon nwuma ye befre won ne akase mommesin kobo nwum ema Nkroful we esikafo we high life for we omo live high omo ne ye from high life for enti se ye befre na ye nwumtuni ne de wo ko ho ne akase kobo nwuma eno ene ye befre se be bonwum ema high for we anase high life for we eno ne benya din ne se high life enti fititete ababesi eneno edini ensesae eguso edayen so si efa ntumpan ne efa guitar ne efa other instruments ne ekeke kabom na rhythm ne kon ne sana aha e high life na free high life no edidi so a penifo bi na abre wo mojani agiesi wo yafana nampedumo 80 mensa ebotela mo ene ebedidi so a kojo aka mo ene pa Thomas mo a na chese high life na fa Nkroful bebre nsempa afa Nkroful bebre ensema ba bedru enne akwame uji mu nyina enya bia ye Kofi data mu nyina enti enne high life ni wuye egusu gire mu kutu ni abone pompomfe ne de na chese ye si ekire mba se esi etumi so mu ye na njengu kra sisi ye kwakonya Grammy nomination ne de na chese si etumi eso mu ye ene ye high life legend ba ko ye pa Thomas e de dwumadie bi ehihye so a atuni din se Pa Thomas High Life Night and the Gina Conference Center Onua Keteke ye kwakwo hwese na eko no ye hwese na mpanifo etututu neoma ahwese na dwumadi no ankasa ebeko no High Life no ekoyie anase esi etumetena se ne de neoma pa egu akwamu ye wurem